One of the Los Angeles Clippers stars, Kawhi Leonard, explained the team's bad moment since the arrival of James Harden. That's because there were 3 defeats in 3 games with the new reinforcement. Thus, different analysts and players criticized coach Tyronn Lue's team. Shurtu then gave his point of view on the situation. "I feel like we're getting to know each other. Both the players and the coaching staff," commented Leonard. "You see some good things in today's game. We're just not able to sustain it. Once we figure it out, we'll keep the momentum going. So we all need to keep our heads up, stay confident, and keep encouraging ourselves to stay focused on the goal." Another justification is the playing style of the 4 stars. After all, they're all used to having control of the game. Something that, in fact, the star compared to the Dallas Mavericks last year, with Luka, Doncic, and Kyrie Irving. Obviously, like I said, we have 4 players on the court who are used to having the ball, who are used to finding a rhythm just by feeling and touching the ball throughout the game, he explained. "We saw that with Luka and Kyrie last year. They were trying to understand. But it's something we'll get better at just by playing. Okay, this guy needs to improve this or he's doing well. I'm going to get involved in another part of the game where I can make us win," concluded Leonard. The franchise has already been working to evolve in this regard. The change in who has possession of the ball, for example, outlines new behavior for all athletes. As a result, the rotations must also change. Thus, Clippers coach Tyronn Lue explained different plays with Kawhi Leonard, Harden, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook. "In practice, we asked all players to stay moving when Kawhi and Paul were blocked on the ball. But with James in the pick and roll, the instructions are the opposite. We want the team to be as spaced out as possible and maintain position. Because this way, he will be able to make readings and find passes. Then everything changes," explained Lue. Another person who commented on the evolution process was Westbrook. Without raising many expectations, he did not guarantee the success of the partnership. The veteran acknowledged that it will be an adaptation and, with that, everyone needs to be patient. "We will need time, as it is always a process. I have no answers as to how this will work. I don't predict the future. So, I don't know what could happen. What I can guarantee is that, like any process, there will be ups and downs along the way. We will have good and bad performances. But nothing to worry about," argued the former league MVP. Westbrook knows that the demand for results is always immediate. However, he warns that this is the attitude of someone who does not understand how sports work. It's not possible for someone to arrive and fit in the first time, so time is important. An immediate fit is an unrealistic prospect. The reality is that this is going to be a process. Therefore, there are no ready-made answers, he added. The latest setback suffered by the Clippers against the Mavericks was tough for the franchise. Even the Texan team's commentator, Brian Dameris, criticized the squad. These comments, in fact, were mainly directed at Harden. After all, again, number 1 performed below expectations with 14 points and 5 rebounds. It then resulted in harsh criticism from the Mavericks commentator. "Hey, James, you're the problem. If that doesn't work this year, in this system, with this team, you're going to point the finger at everyone else and go home and start looking for another team. There will be no one left. That's because you're not the beard, you're not the system. You are the problem," said the analyst. The commentator, in fact, is not alone in criticizing James Harden after yet another Clippers defeat. Recently, former point guard Austin Rivers fired against the franchise during its first setbacks. The stumbles put the formation with Harden in question. After all, the expectation was of a great team, with 4 great stars. However, that is not what is happening so far. Thus, Rivers spoke about the franchise's current situation and commented on what should change. "In the long term, how does this become a team?" asked the former player. "I have concerns, especially looking ahead and making a run for the playoffs. They will need some players to stand out and take on a secondary role," he continued. And thus, we conclude our round of news for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any NBA news. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as well, as we provide updates throughout the day over there. Now, at the end, YouTube will be recommending some videos from our channel, so go ahead and watch them all. Until the next video, peace to all.